Well, after all that, we're done. I've got these guys done, and to be quite honest, I'm not real happy with the way that they turned out. Just the shape is a bit wonky. The design's good, but the shape just isn't doing it for me. So I have redrawn the profile of what I want to do. I think it's a little bit more proportionate, a little more aesthetically pleasing. So really all I need to do is just recut that shape on this one. Then I'll put it on top of this one, trace it out, and I'll have to drill new holes. But that shouldn't take much. Much better. I went ahead and made a third one just for the middle of this curtain rod because it's going to be relatively long. But by doing that, I just traced the circle. Well, now I need to find the center of that circle so that I can drill it with my big old step drill. And let me show you a quick way to find the center of a circle. This goes for the end of a rod, or the center of a quarter, or the center of any old circle. So by making a 90-degree angle on the circle and then passing a 45-degree angle through it, through that 90, you'll be able to find the center of the circle. Okay, so there's our 90. I'm going to go ahead and do this on the other side also. Alright, so I've got essentially two 90s. I've got a 90 here, I've got a 90 here. What I now need to do is make a 45 starting at the very point of that 90. Okay? Right through the circle. Now I'm going to straighten up this edge. Just because my pencil got a little carried away. There we go. Now, I'm going to flip it over and make a 45, starting with that angle. There we go. Now we have split that circle in half twice. That is the center of it. Okay, you may have noticed me do this the first time around. You may not have, but if you did and wondered what the heck I was doing, I'm kind of a big fan of getting everything in the same spot. So if I mark a line across here with them all three smashed together, I can get the hole, my mounting hole, in the same spot all the way across. And that's a pretty big deal, to me anyway. There, the lines are in the same spot. Now to find the dead center, this way, we can either measure it out in 30 seconds, or we can go millimeters and just measure it and mark it out, or get one of these cool little jobbies. I think I paid 10 bucks, 12 bucks for this at the craft store. And once you get it set to the center, which might take you a little bit of fooling around, all you gotta do is just mark it, and it will repeat that mark as far as you want to go. No measuring. Oops. It's right in the center. There we go. And again, I'm going to center punch these. Since it's on a little bit of a slant right there, if you're trying to get your drill bit to go straight down in it, the drill bit is going to want to kind of walk down the hill a little bit. So if you have a little divot right there, some place for it to grab onto when it first starts, you'll be a lot less likely to have that problem. One of the things I really like about this drill press is this right here, this collar. It gives me the ability to set the depth of my hole. So for a bit like I have right now that is going to countersink, I want to be able to drill them all the same. So I'm going to bring it down as far as I need to. I'll test it, and then I'm going to hold it right there. I'll tighten up that thumb screw, and then the next hole that I drill, I won't have to try to fiddle around with how deep to go. It will actually set the stop, and that's all the deeper that it'll let me go. I'm going to see if I can do this with my arm out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Feels about deep enough, so I've stopped it. And now I'm going to set the thumb screw over here. I'm going to let it out slowly, gently. Then I'm going to just check it. Make sure it stops in the right spot. So that's as far as that will go down. And in all of my subsequent holes, the countersink will be, the same depth as that one, just like this. Push down until I just can't push any further. That's it to stop. Just the same. Pretty cool, huh? I think that is a lot more pleasing to the eye, don't you? What do you think? And here's what I've got after about an hour's worth of garage time. Out of some scrap one-bys that would have either been thrown away or burned otherwise. Like I said before, I'm not sure exactly how much these would go for. Maybe I'll look them up, but 10, 12 bucks worth maybe. But they're handmade, quality craftsmanship, made in the good old US of A. So, you can buy them, or you can make them, but you can make them pretty nicely for not much effort. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, click the thumbs up. If you don't like the video, click the thumbs down. If you like the series of videos, or a whole bunch of videos, subscribe, and that way you'll get the newest stuff as it comes out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.